You are not going to believe what I have for you today. This is so cool. I don't have just one special PPK from 1944, and I don't have just two that are consecutively numbered. I have three consecutively numbered Walther PPKs, chrome-plated from 1944. Come check this out. So here are the three consecutive numbered late war guns. Now, I actually did a video 2 years ago on these two when I found these two consecutive numbered guns. And we've already talked in previous videos about the end of the war. These are made in 1944. Why would, when they couldn't keep up with production of regular firearms and they're losing the war badly, out of men and equipment, why would they take the time to make chrome-plated, and these are dural frame, chrome-plated special presentation guns? They have to be special presentation guns. Now, these are all found from my database. These are all found. It's 417,000. These all go from 417,163 to 417,263 or thereabouts. So there's exactly 100 made. This had to be a special order of 100 guns from somebody in the Nazi Party who was pretty important, and he wanted it for some special reasons. I suspect, we know that Himmler, at the end of the war, here's 1944 and 1945, he gave out these sniper prizes. After 100 kills, you would get one of these guns signed by Himmler. He also gave out some end-of-war PPKs. Goering tended to give out a lot of prizes and awards at the end of the war as a way to boost morale. So we know that the Luftwaffe pilots, different Luftwaffe soldiers, and certainly the SS, the snipers, different military officers, at the end of the war, when morale needed to be boosted, these guys would give out these guns. So we don't know who ordered these. We don't know who they went to, but we know for sure there's 100 of these chrome-plated PPKs. If we take a closer look, you can see a line right here, and we've talked about before, that's where the steel meets the aluminum frame. These are all lightweight aluminum. If we look at the numbers, you can see the last three digits are 236, 237, and 238. Now, I know of 15 of these. These three are consecutive number. So out of the 100, I have recorded and documented 15. That's a 15% survival rate, which is way higher. Normally, when we look at Lugers and PPs and PPKs, we only get about a 2 or 3% survival rate. We've documented at least 2 to 3%. The fact that there's a 15% survival rate, we can account for 15 out of 100. Just tells me that these didn't get thrown away. They were very desirable in terms of the Germans who received them, but also the Americans who captured them found these to be very valuable souvenirs, brought them home, and kept them. These survived in excellent condition, beautiful polish, beautiful finish. Even though they're 80 years old, they still are in great condition. We can see that they all have the blued rear sight. And interestingly, I would not have predicted this because I've seen other nickel-plated and chrome-plated guns, and they always would have a chrome-plated grip screw. This is worn a little bit, but it's blued. This one is blued, and this one is blued. Now, the magazines. Magazines are all Walther banner with caliber, and they always have had the bottom of the finger extension on the bottom. So all three have the same characteristics, and they all three are sequential. Now, the one that I just got in came from one of our viewers, 238. This one I have on loan from one of our subscribers, and with it comes this documentation because this has a capture paper. So we can see here the name of the guy. We can see the capture paper from 1945, so he picked this up at the end of the war. There's the serial number, 417238K. That's this gun. And the GI's name is Placide LaBelle. Sounds French. Placide LaBelle. And he's a corporal. Now, what's interesting about him is he was actually published somebody took pictures, and during that time he was published in a newspaper, and this picture has been blown up since then. It was 75 years ago. There's a picture of, this is Thomas, and he is in this Field Artillery Battalion, and he's checking out this, not cheesecake, he's checking out this fruit cake received in an early Christmas package for Private Placide LaBelle from his girlfriend in Michigan. Look at this kid. I mean, he looks like he's 12 or 13 years old. So he's a private. This is from the early part of the war. They happen to have taken a period picture. It was published somewhere. And then 79 years later, it was republished. And this person pointed out that this private, now corporal, at the end of the war, brought home this gun. And we were able to put it together with his brothers. 2 previous consecutive number guns, all exactly the same. Pretty cool story, isn't it? Gotta love, not like and subscribe, you gotta love and subscribe to this channel, because we're gonna be presenting more really cool World War II souvenirs.